My name's Iona.
I'm Sharon. And she's
Frankie.
Frankie. Welcome to another video.
Yes.
We talk about on here our sewing challenges and our food challenges. So tonight we've had dinner, so we can talk about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got some sewing updates. But light on the sewing updates. We do have another unboxing to do. And I got prepared and I put it somewhere. Oh, it's here. Another unboxing to do for the Rio de Janeiro beach challenge.
Cool.
And then we're going to draw another food challenge, so for dinner next Thursday.
Yep.
But this one is the one with the twist, where the main is the theme for the next box.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, no pressure. Okay. You're drawing project too, by the way.
Okay.
All right.
So, dinner. So last week we drew some challenges from the project bag. The project bag is there, and it used to be for sewing challenges, but they're quite slow. So it's now food
both.
and dinner. So it doesn't always make sense, but anyway. So for starter,
Jack drew starter, and he got Sharon's choice.
my choice.
So he had to guess what Sharon's choice would be, and so he served us, or he made us little mouse traps, mini mouse traps, because Sharon loves mouse traps.
It's not going to travel globally at all.
Oh, mouse traps. Cheese and Marmite on toast, right? Or toasted.
We had an option of Marmite and Vegemite because I flip both ways. I don't mind. We had Marmite and Vegemite and cheese
I'm
and little
definitely
toasties.
a Marmite girl.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I don't mind.
Yeah.
But they do taste different. So there's that.
Do you know, I probably noticed that more profoundly tonight, because I've never really done that before.
When you
but
compare the two, they do
they
taste
do,
different.
yeah. The Marmite is a little bit sharper. I prefer it, especially next to that cheese. But
I might be one of the few people that can actually tell the difference without comparing them. So if you give me Marmite and tell me it's Vegemite, I'll know. Anyway,
it was problematic when you were young, but that's okay. God, I just said you're old. Sorry.
You can't fool me with Marmite and call it Vegemite. I know. Coke and Pepsi, I don't think I know, but Marmite and Vegemite, I know.
Coke and Pepsi, I know the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
Okay, we'll challenge that one day.
Yep.
So for main, you drew...
I drew Titahi Bay, and it was a wee bit disastrous because it rained all day today, so I didn't get to the supermarket. So I was going to do a breakfast thing, because when I googled Titahi Bay food, I came up with breakfast cafes, but also came up with a superette and takeaway. That was the first Google image. So we had fish and chips for tea.
I am quite full of fish and chips, actually. Now that I'm sitting here afterwards,
so am I. But you know, because I served it my way, and I actually think Jack's way is better. Jack just plonks everything on the table, and you just
I think
pick
it probably is better
what you want.
Probably eat it, but it's because I eat whatever's on my plate.
Yeah, I put it on plates.
Trained.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. I ate more than I normally would have, just because I put it on plates. And
there's a lesson in that. If we put less on the plates, we'll eat it all and think that we're full.
You would hope. Yeah.
So for dessert, I drew Florence Italy. So, I mean, I had grand ideas about having something warm because it's cold and wet outside. But I went to the supermarket at lunchtime, mostly because I was bored. And I came across from Wicked Sisters, which I thought was quite appropriate, tiramisu. So there was a lemon tiramisu and a raspberry tiramisu. And I couldn't decide, so I bought one of each. And that's what we had for dessert. But the main event for dessert was across the road from work. There was a bottle store, and I went there and I bought Italian red wine. So we're having Italian red wine with our dinner.
Eventually.
Oh yeah.
They don't use screw tops.
It's not screw top. So we had to open it with
It was really hard work.
And Jack is asleep. It was really unfortunate, but we got there eventually. So anyway, so that was what we had for dinner.
Yep.
Sewing wise.
Yep.
I've had a disaster. Well, not a disaster.
Have you?
It's not been a disaster. I haven't told you about this.
No.
Okay, so I'm sewing for the event that we're going to in August. I'm sewing my outfit. And I think last week I ran out of fabric, so I couldn't cut out the sleeves. So I got the fabric in from Draper's, and then I ironed it on Sunday, and then for some reason decided I can't sew anything until I clean up my room. So I cleaned up the room. And then I was sewing the pants, And because I was sewing like the pants and the jacket, I thought I'm going to need a lot of cotton. So I filled up the bobbin. And then I was sewing the pants and I got the fly done. I didn't get the fly all done before I ran out of cotton on the actual reel. Now I need to go get more cotton. So that stopped. And then, so at the weekend or yesterday, I cut out the sleeve and I had enough for a vest. So my 3-piece suit thing might actually be happening. I don't have the lining cut out yet because that seems hard. But then I'm sewing the pants a bit more. So I don't even have any fastenings for the pants. So I don't have any buttons or bar clips or anything. This is the most unplanned thing I've ever done.
Oh my god.
Anyway, so I am making progress on my suit pants, but they're taking a long time.
Oh god. Well, I cut out my top and I eventually decided on the top, and after weeks of toing and froing I circled back to exactly the same place I'd started. And then I cut out the top and then I very carefully cut that selvage because it had that gold selvage, so I'm going to use that somehow. Don't know how yet.
Okay.
I got that far, and next step is to overlock all the pieces. So I threaded the overlocker.
I mean, I feel like this weather is maybe getting us down because we are neither that productive, but
it sort of might be.
It's just, I mean, I say it every week. We're in the middle of winter. We're not. We're just entering July. It's just, it's cold and it's wet and it's brutally miserable for some reason.
Right.
This video could be titled "Old Ladies Talking About the Weather."
Are you going to edit this?
I don't know.
You edit it so much there'll be no content. Old ladies talking about the weather.
So, in order to bring the mood up, when we drew the last challenges, we drew, a while back, it was the Rio de Janeiro beach challenge, which I think for dessert, for dinner, we actually had fish and chips. But as a result of that challenge, we have a new box to unbox. So excuse me while I bend down elegantly and present you with your Rio de Janeiro box. Now, this box is getting very tired because we reuse the same one each time.
It's a good box. It's good recycling.
For now, it's a good box. I think it's probably got a couple more. And the tissue paper is reused every time.
And another one. Oh yeah, I have to read this. Inspired by fabric on sale in an actual Brazilian fabric store. Do you know when I read the word Brazilian, I can't help thinking about mum. That time she made a joke about shaving and Brazilians and.
If I do, I've erased it from my memory and we'll keep it that way.
It was so out of character. Anyway, long, flowy. Okay, cool. That's the way I read stuff.
Yeah, okay. That'll make sense. So what I did was I went to Google and I Googled actual fabric stores in Rio de Janeiro.
Mm.
And I did a Google Translate, but I couldn't translate the currency at all. But they had this fabric, and then they had something similar on sale at the fabric store.
Is this the heat? Is this the pen?
Yeah. So
that's gonna drive Jack mad.
Why?
because he already panics about the scissors he can use.
Oh. So it's one of these. They come in all sorts of different colours, but it's one of these pens, and when you that's the on and that's the off. That's important that you know that. And you can draw on them with fabric, and then you just run the iron over it, and it goes away. Don't use it for like notches or anything. It's good for darts because you can pin them, and then you iron off the markings. Yep. But if you use it for like welt pockets and stuff, and you iron over it, then you iron over all your markings, and it's a complete waste of time. Ask me how I know.
So don't be offended if I'm going to hide this in that drawer right now.
That's okay.
Only because otherwise, poor wee Jack. Wee Jack, he's not wee and 25. He's 25. Oh, cool. I'm seaweed sheet mask.
Beach.
I'm sorry. I was
okay.
reading the instructions in the same way as you just saw the way I read instructions, so that was pretty pointless. Okay, cool. Matching cotton. Which would make more sense if I'd done things in it. Oh, that's cool.
It's a pretty tired box, but it's because it was on the sale section at Farmers.
That's a good Nude by Nature is surprisingly good.
I know you like it.
Oh, well, I'm never very sure of them to begin with because they're subtle, but they're meant to be. Oh my gosh, they're just gorgeous.
This is what I would classify a you fabric more than a me fabric.
Oh, really?
And I mean, I quite like it actually because I pre-washed mine and it was on the clothes dryer thingy. And I was looking at going, it's quite nice, but I don't know what I'd do with it. But it was on sale, so we got 4 meters each.
I don't. No, I can't see. Oh yeah, it's probably a better view than me anyway. It's a lovely drapey like sateen. It's got a bit of sheen, but it's not.
It's a poly sateen, eh?
Yeah, not super lustrous. Nice. It's a lovely drape. 4 meters. So I could get a blouse and a dress out of it.
Yeah, you can get a whole cord set. You can get a maxi dress with the tiers. Like you
Could
can
I
get
make luxe pajamas?
You could.
For and wear them to a wedding?
No. Oh, so the only thing is that because it's poly sateen, I don't know if that'd be that comfortable to actually sleep in.
You wouldn't sleep in, no?
Well, I would sleep in mine.
I don't.
But she's just.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's just completely forgotten that we're filming anything.
I completely forgot that we were doing this. Sorry, and I've just gone and draped the fabric all over the dummy, and I was just having a wee play. So sorry.
This is what I'm dealing
I
with.
got distracted.
Anyway, so that is our Rio.
I'm pretty sure I have some sort of syndrome that's been undiagnosed.
Okay. Oh. Also, I've just lost that bulldog clip holding these over. It just slipped somewhere and I don't know where. We're going to do the challenge.
And you wonder why I don't let you in my house.
She didn't let me in. I've got my own.
She's got her own key.
I let myself in.
Flick it out.
Okay, so
you have to draw for Jack.
Jack can be middle. Oh, I got Maine. Ooh, I got Maine. I got butterflies. Jack got dessert.
Obviously I got started. No. Okay.
I have quite seriously lost that bulldog clip, so we need to sort
Oh
that out.
damn, I'm a little bit careless about that. But I guess this is payback for your. You can't mix the. You have to have a separate knife for the Marmite and the Vegemite. You can't mix Marmite and Vegemite knives. That was stressful.
You can't.
And then the whole we have very different ways of chopping up cheese. I didn't realise square was such a thing. Oh, I don't know if I want this one. Who did them this way? Oh. I don't even know what that is. Final space.
Final space for starter.
It's from Jack, so it's something so.
Jack got a Lady Gaga dessert. And I got a Kimmy Schmidt main.
Oh. Sorry about that.
It's the theme for the box.
Oh.
I'm perplexed by both what to do for main and what to put in a fabric box.
I'm sorry about that.
No, it's going to keep me quiet for a while.
At least you know what that is. I don't know what final space is.
Final space. I don't know what that is either.
It's okay.
I have lost the bulldog clip that are hanging all these things together.
You really have?
So,
where have I put my other
so on Saturday our plans are at this stage it's going to be rainy and wet, so we're going to do Plymouth steps. And then we'll work our way around that. So
I'll probably do a loop because I got obsessed with the map thing.
Yeah, we're colouring in the map.
And I was just thinking from there you got Bulcotch,
yeah, and then
Gilmer, and then there was some steps to climb that we saw yesterday. Oh no, it's going to be raining, but
yeah, no, but I think we'll go up Plymouth steps and then we won't care about the rain. We'll just go do Bulcott Street.
We'll get a sweaty and mucky.
Yeah, I feel like we might just do all the steps on the way up to the terrace. We'll just go do the steps up and go down some steps there.
That sounds great.
Yeah, so that's our plan for Saturday. There'll be photos probably at the end. I like matching them to music, and that is
I
us.
must make sure that I don't wear proper mascara because I couldn't see anything last week. It's no wonder I couldn't colour the map. I have visibility issues.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway.
We'll leave it there.
Love you. Wait. Who am I talking to? Sorry. We really need to find that bulldog clip.
We do. Okay. Bye. I'm sorry. Bye.